Morning, everyone. It's Tuesday morning, around 9 o'clock. This is your pre-opening comment, video number 318. And just a reminder, if you like the work, please subscribe. Okay, so the chart that I have up here is the US dollar, which broke pretty harshly yesterday. It's in an area of relative support at 96.5, and it's rallied back up, but it's rallying below the breakout to the downside, and we're coming into an area where the 5-day looks like it's going to cross back down through the 20. And again, I still think we're going to be in this area of 95 and a half as a test before we can have any really meaningful rebound. The news from around the world today is not great. It's not, absolutely terrible, but it is clearly not good. We have both the Asian markets mixed to lower, European markets lower, and we have some serious complaints going in both directions with China. They clearly have not lived up to their phase one trade deal, and now they also have trouble with the UK. Yesterday coming out and saying that they were going to eliminate Huawei 5G chips in their rollout, and now the Chinese are being threatening to them. COVID-19 continues to be a huge issue. Carnival Cruise is down a little this morning on the basis of the fact that they are canceling some Q4 and even some Q1 of next year's trips and itineraries. And UAL is 34 down $1 on the news that they are issuing warnings to pilots and flight attendants. They are required from the union before they cut any jobs to actually give them notice. The chart that I've put up here now is the one that everybody has been watching and talking about, Tesla, and this is what a parabolic absolutely looks like. And the issue here is 1, 2, and this morning it's up a little, 3 gaps. 3 gaps equals exhaustion, and I would not be in any way surprised to see the stock pull all the way back to between 1,050 and 1,100. That's actually not even meaningful. When it did it here, the stock had run from roughly 575 to 1,000, actually 970. And it came all the way back down here. It didn't come back to the 575 area, but it did come back to the 687 area. So that was a 300 point drop here, which is meaningful. And then it failed to get through the next time and moved from 950 back down to 350. So, I'm going to be a stand aside here, and the rest of the industry is also feeling it. Workhorse, which I wrote up in last night's closing comment, which went from 3 to 23, has now come back down. Yesterday it closed 17 and change, down pretty substantially, and today is down another $1 or so at 16. NKLA, which I wrote up in the Sunday letter as overvalued, has now come from 60 to 48, and this morning is 46, down another 2. So, it's time for a little bit of a pullback here, and I think that that's what we're going to get. On the positive, we have Novavax, who got $1.6 billion of funding from the government for the development of a COVID-19 vaccine. The stock is trading about 104, which is up just under $30 a share. So quite a substantial move there. Also, Facebook is getting a lot of press this morning. It's down about $1.50. And people are really getting tired of the Sandberg, Zuckerberg apology tours that have produced absolutely no action whatsoever on handling the issues of organized hate speech and those organizations being able to advertise and be there on Facebook. And, we're talking about now not an insubstantial amount of ads being pulled. We're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars. Facebook does not look like an expensive stock, but the fact of the matter is it's just come from the area of 207 to 240 close last night. But at the same time, we had a move to a new high here back in February where we traded 224 and then came back down and tested the 200 area, came up and made a lower high and then collapsed from 218 all the way down to 137. So, this is not unheard of. We've made another new high, minor new high above these peaks here at 241. We got up to 245 and change and then broke all the way down to 207 and now have a lower high. I'm assuming that the stock is going to be down this morning. So the setup is pretty much the same. And I would not be the least bit surprised to be able to buy this stock at 210, 212 on a pullback and possibly even further. I'm not sure that it doesn't have to close this gap between 197 and 199. That would not be an unusual move, and this market has certainly been overdone. Right now, the Dow is showing down about 230, the NASDAQ down about 38, and the S&P down 20. Okay, everyone, have a good day. Be careful out there, and don't forget to subscribe.